All right, so OpenAI just dropped some major news at their biggest event of the year. And look, this wasn't just about some shiny new model. No, they rolled out a whole new toolkit that completely changes what AI can actually do. We're talking about a massive shift, moving away from just talking to an AI to actually putting it to work for us. So let's dive in and break down what this all really means for you. For the past couple of years, when you think about AI, what comes to mind? Probably a chat window, right? A conversation partner. And don't get me wrong, that's been incredibly powerful. But what OpenAI is saying now is that was just the beginning, the warm-up act. So is a chatbot really all AI is ever going to be?
Nope, not even close. See, what OpenAI just showed us, it's not about having better conversations. It's about turning those conversations into actual concrete actions.
So what we're really looking at here is a huge upgrade. Think of it like this. AI is graduating from being a really smart person you can talk to into a functional, task-oriented assistant that actually lives inside the apps and tools you're already using every single day. Okay, so how do we make that jump from just chatting to actually doing stuff? Well, the first big move is bringing your apps directly into ChatGPT. This is a big deal. It means you're not asking the AI for a list of instructions that you then have to go and do yourself. No, this is about the AI getting things done for you right then and there. In this example, it just nails the change perfectly. Before, you might have asked, hey, make me a workout playlist, and you'd get back a list of songs. Text. You still had to go find them and build the playlist yourself. You did all the work. Now, you ask, and boom, that playlist is instantly created and waiting for you in your Spotify. That's the difference between an idea and an action. And hey, this isn't just about music. Think about it. You could be pulling up home listings from Zillow, designing a quick graphic for social media with Canva, or even mapping out your entire next vacation with Expedia, all from that same chat window. That's not science fiction anymore. That's the new reality. But wait, integrating apps, that's really only half the story. The real revolution here, the thing that's going to change everything, is this shift from just being a user of AI to becoming a creator of AI. OpenAI isn't just handing us a smarter tool. They're literally giving us the keys to the whole workshop and saying, go build your own. And the main tool in this new workshop, it's called Agent Kit. The easiest way to think about it is like a drag and drop builder, but for AIs. And here's the kicker. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to write a single line of code. If you can think logically, you can now build your own custom, specialized AI assistants. So how's it work? It's actually pretty simple. It's all based on that if this, then that logic we all understand. For example, you can set up a rule that says, hey, if a user asks about flights, then you route that question to a special flight booker agent you've built. And then that agent does its thing, finds the flights, and shows the results in a nice, clean little widget. It's basically a visual way to tell your AI what to do. And this workshop is, well, it's fully stocked. I mean, they're giving you everything. You get API access to Sora 2, so you can generate video programmatically. There's a new Codex SDK, so you can build your own coding assistants. It even integrates with tools like Slack. And get this, they even give you analytics so you can see how people are actually using the agents you build. It's the whole shebang, a complete ecosystem for creators. Of course, to power all of this new creation, you're going to need an engine, right? And OpenAI just rolled out a whole new lineup of models. But here's the thing. It forces developers, and all of us, really, to make a big choice. Do you go for raw, top-of-the-line, uncompromising power? Or do you need something that's all about lightning-fast efficiency and cost? So at the very top of that lineup, we have the brand new flagship model, the big one. It's available right now through their API, and it is engineered to be the most powerful, most capable AI out there, period. The goal here was to outperform everything else on every single benchmark. But all that power? It comes with a pretty premium price tag. Just to give you an idea, we're talking about $120 for every 1 million tokens of output it generates. Now, just think of tokens as tiny pieces of words. It's how these AIs measure how much work they're doing. So yeah, this is the heavyweight champion, and it's definitely priced like one.
Now, look, you absolutely get what you pay for. It has a massive context window. That's basically the amount of information it can remember and think about at one time, and it can generate a huge amount of output. This thing is the supercar of AI models. It's built for the absolute most demanding complex tasks you can possibly imagine.
But a supercar is amazing, but you're not going to drive it to the grocery store every day, right? So what about all the other things we need? What about the countless apps that have to be fast, super responsive, and, let's be real, affordable? And that, my friends, is where the new mini models come into play. OpenAI has rolled out these cheaper, much faster versions of their image and voice models. And they're specifically designed for those high-volume, cost-sensitive jobs where speed and efficiency are everything. And the difference here is, well, it's dramatic. The new GPT Real-Time Mini, which is built for voice apps, is a whopping 70% cheaper than the old version. That's not just a small tweak, that is a total game changer. It means building real-time voice AI is now something that a whole lot more creators can actually afford to do. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. We've got new app integrations, we've got new tools for building, we've got a whole new lineup of models. What's the big takeaway here? What does all of this actually mean for you and me? It all boils down to one single fundamental shift. We are moving away from just talking to an AI to actively building with it. AI is officially breaking out of that little chat window. And the barrier to entry, the thing that stopped most people from creating powerful custom AI tools, it's basically gone. This is an open invitation for absolutely everyone to become a builder. And that leaves us with one last really important question. Now that these tools are in the hands of everybody, not just a handful of elite developers in Silicon Valley, the possibilities are, well, they're endless. The conversation isn't about what can AI do anymore. The real question now is, what are you going to build with it?